Hi everyone, and welcome to another xcode tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to pass data between two view controllers. So to get started, I'm going to open up xcode and create a new xcode project. It's going to be a single view application, and I'm going to call it passing data. And it's just going to be Objective-C because I don't really feel like doing Swift right now. So I'm going to go to main.storyboard, and on the first view controller, drag on a text field, and deselect users classes. Drag on a text field just right there, and make it nice and wide, and grab a button and make it say pass data, and then I'm going to open the assistant editor, go to viewcontroller.h, create brackets right here, and control click drag over here, and I'm going to call it text field or input, and this will be an action, and I'm going to call it send data. Hit connect, and I'm going to close the assistant editor, drag on another view controller, and I'm going to control click drag from here to here, and the manual cell will be modal. Then I'm going to go to viewcontroller.m, and in send data, I'm going to create an NS string called data, and I'm going to set it equal to text or input dot text, and I'm going to put double brackets inside the inner ones. I'm going to put NS user defaults, standard user defaults, set object, and the object will be data for key, and the key will just be key. And then brackets, NS user defaults, standard user defaults, synchronize. Now we're going to create a new set of files. It's going to be go to touch class, and I'm going to call it second view controller, and I'm just going to save it right there. Go to main.storyboard and link this up with the file in the identity inspector. So I'm going to say second view controller, and also in view controller.n brackets self perform segue, the identifier, and it's going to be nothing, and the sender will be self. We also set an identifier for the segue right here, so we're going to go to the here and set the identifier to data, pass data. Go to viewcontroller.m, and I'm going to type pass data. Now we're going to go to second view controller and main.storyboard, drag on a label, and it's just going to say label right now, and I'm going to make it nice and big and nice and wide. Make it pretty big. Just about that big. Center align it, and I'm going to set the number of lines to just a lot. Go open the assistant editor, control click drag like that. Control click drag over here, and it's going to be called data, pass data. Close this the assistant editor, go to second view controller.m, and in view to load, I'm just going to say past data dot text equals brackets NS user defaults standard user defaults object for key, and the key will just be key, just like that, and then we can run. I don't like the iPhone 6 because the app was built for iPhone 5S. There. And as you can see, I'm just going to type Jeffrey app. And one more thing we have to add is if we're gonna have a void for the touches began and in here I'm just going to say input resign first responder, and what this will do is bring down the keyboard if we need it, if we don't need it anymore. So I'm just going to type whatever you can, hit pass data, and you can see it displays it. To pass data, we used NS user defaults, which is one way you could pass data. The other way is to use a perform segue with identifier, or the prepare for segue. In the prepare for segue method, you can put some code in there and you can pass whatever data you want to the second view controller, but I find this one the easiest way to pass data. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you see in my other videos. Bye bye.